Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another video by Linksy. I have another epic game for you guys. This is a viewer submitted game, and let's get straight into it. So we have Parthia, we have Macedon, and we have Bactria on the defense, a nice Hellenic defense. I believe there is Carthage over here, and the Kush and the Saba attacking. So we have the Hellenic, Eastern Hellenic factions fighting off against Carthage and North African factions. So we start instantly with a massive sally out here. We have citizen cavalry, we have royal cataphracts, and we have noble blood cavalry. These are all really good cav. Oh my god, look at that! Look at them. Just charging out, ready. Oh, we cannot charge out through that. Anyway, they're running out all the way out here, and they're engaging with mercenary Scutari cav. So there's going to be a melee of calf here. Oh, the javelins are reducing the citizen calf to dust. Okay, let's just see what Carthage brought to the fight. Carthage has got Libyan infantry, masonry, Cretan archers, African pikemen. It's got some tortoises, some heavy siege towers, mercenary Gallic warriors, which are some fantastic units. You can only bring two. Where are they? Over here. They're fantastic. They're some of the best units in the game if you level them up. We out here, the royal cataphracts are going in for a charge. They're going in for a charge. Let's try and catch it. They're going straight for the mercenary Gallic warriors. Mercenary Samite warriors this time even. And oh boy. Oh, that was a good charge. That was an intense charge over there. The citizen cav is already broken, but now the royal cataphracts are charging in, and the noble blood cavalry are fighting in the melee with the general. Bodyguard is being charged. Oh, that was not good. Oh, that's not good. That is a fantastic start to this match. And all at the same time, I have the Kush cavalry here, the desert cavalry, coming to assist this assault. The Scutari cavalry is breaking, and the general is not doing so well. I believe the general is did not doing so well at all. The Libyan infantry is throwing pila, archers are firing into the Royal Cataphracts, but the Royal Cataphracts are now tired and they have been caught by the Desert Cavalry, allowing the archers to get into it. But at the same time that this is happening, we have the bombardment, the artillery, into the Cretan archers. And the Libyan infantry, I believe, yes, Samite warriors and Libyan infantry are taking to the walls and capturing the walls. Let's see at the defense. So the defense we have Macedon. Let's slow it down a little bit now that the initial cap charge is almost over. We have Macedon with shield bearers. They have Thorax swordsmen. They have more Thorax swordsmen over here. They have Helm. That's not Macedon. That's Parthia. So Parthia has Hillmen and Parthian swords, archers, some hoplites. There are shield bearers and a Thorax pikemen. It's very good defense. Very good defense. Bactria has scale thorax, hoplites, and thorax swordsmen over here. They have Bactrian hillmen. They have elite Persian archers, which are fantastic, and they brought themselves a Greek scorpion for late game. They have some thick boys. They're really thick boys. They're beautiful. The Indian armored elephants. They're just an amazing unit. The general unit is Bactrian Royal Guard, which can hold its own very well. They have 2 units of thorax pikemen. All in all, it seems to be a solid force. They have more elephants back here, the Parthians, and they have noble horse archers as their general unit. Let's look out here. What's left? Well, they're all cataphracts, got 53 kills. What about here? The mercenary Scutari broken. Are there any remnants of noble blood cavalry? Didn't get much. Oh, the citizen cav is recovered, and the royal cataphracts are still fighting. Let's get to normal speed. These royal cataphracts are still fighting the Semite warriors. They're trying to break through. The general bodyguard is coming back in. This is very brave. It's coming in for a charge, but unfortunately they're charging, and he's managed to escape. Oh, this is close. Is the general still alive? I believe he is. And they charge into the rear of the general bodyguard. 3 more general units full. That is indeed a fantastic thing. If you manage to kill the general early on. Let's see the Kush on this side. The Kush are bringing in their shuttle warriors. The walls were uncontested. The ballistas did some damage. This ballista did a lot of damage. 96 kills on ballista. Armored Total Warriors. Shotel Warriors over here. It seems like a standard heavy armored faction. Shotel as the Kush bring to the battle. They have Royal Kushite archers. They have a giant ballista and Nubian bowmen. The general is Royal Kushite Guard, and Saba is bringing Marib camel riders as the general. Marib camel cataphracts. Look at these camels wearing full scale armor. And they have Sabian archers over here and Marib Royal Guard, which are a fantastic hoplite style unit with more cataphracts, camel cataphracts. I believe on the wall they probably have Saba noble swords. Yes, these are heavy swords. They're not very well armored, but they do quite a bit of damage. They have decent attack and decent defense, and they're a very good unit to just throw in. I believe they go toe to toe with the Torok swordsmen. They're fantastic in that regard. Torok swordsmen, of course, have a little bit more armor. Now, the Macedonian forces are pulling back from this defensive position. They have sharp stone beds and they have lots of stakes. Now, as you noticed, we've already been chatting here for a while. We jumped straight into it and the action has already started. But this still has 55 minutes left, so get ready. This is going to be a long, long one. So, the general bodyguard is in. It's almost dead. Cretan archers are being rushed in. Basically, they're just the Carthaginians are just charging through the walls. They're bringing everything in. They're setting up their lines. They're forming up here. They're capturing the towers. And at the same time, the Parthians are ready to shoot at them. Their aim till here, so they're ready to get someone into their arrow range and wreak havoc. Over here, this is a bloodbath. If anyone gets caught here, where are these Cretan archers? Oh, they are stretched all along. If you manage to get a couple of units here with the archers on top, it's almost impossible to break through. The best way to attack this settlement, it's all defended all the way around, right? So what you do is you attack from this side, you bring your catapults in, and you start shooting at this defensive location here. They have Torok pikemen, they have shield bearers, and they, just throw your catapult in there because you never break through them. Oh, they even have some great balls of fire. Great balls of fire. Alright, the Kush are pushing forward. They're forming up a line, it seems here. Saba is also pushing up forward and creating a... They're actually attacking. No, they're weathering the assault. Now I must say, I understood it right. It's Bactria who sent in this replay. I could have read it wrong, but if so, thank you very much. Now that there's a long battle, the enemy lines are forming inside the city, and they're preparing to charge the choke points. Now, I would normally not suggest defending all of this. I would defend this side and this side. Force the enemy to come in. Maybe they're ready to collapse instantaneously, and capture the enemy in here. You have the archer fire from the towers. You have the the tower has been destroyed. Ooh, they've aimed at the tower. Have they? Could be. I'm not sure. They've broken through to this side. I see the Sabas knows what's up. They're bringing their large onager through. The Kush are pulling their last few units in. I believe they've cleaned up the rest of the cavalry, unless the cavalry came back in. There's no more cavalry outside. There's hillmen dotting around the landscape, ready to charge, ready to take positions and fill the gaps in. Now there is a little bit of a gap here which they're filling with Eastern Spearmen, and Saba's charging in. Saba's bringing its noble swords forward and its archers, and it's gonna start reducing the line and damaging these elite Persian archers, damaging the Scorpion, and seeing what they can do. The Bactrian hillmen are ready there, holding. There seems to be quite a bit of a lull, considering how fast this game started. It started very fast. I was very surprised. But as I say that, we have a charge from Shotel warriors running forward. They're being supported by Numidian bowmen. The moment they start moving forward a bit too much, believe it's over here, they will start getting bombarded by all the missile units over here. So they're just positioning themselves. It's going to be a very tough nut to crack. Hellenic army compositions are very difficult to defeat in the defensive position, since they have so many shield walls, shield wall after shield wall after shield wall. You know, you have to find a place where they're weakest and you need to break it there. So, like, look at this. The Thorax Hoplites, they're backed by Bactrian Hillmen, they're backed by Thorax Swordsmen. You know, you'll never get through that. You need to start fighting. Over here, ooh, over here, the Persian archers were annihilated. This is a massive loss. 45 kills only, whereas these Sabian archers are taking it home. They did get heavily damaged as well, so the Persian archers did take home some stuff. And the problem is that these guys are under fire from everywhere. They're under fire from these towers, and they're trying to... Oh no, even the Greek Scorpion bricks. No, that is bad. That is bad. That is a unit you need till the last to try and take out this. You need the Scorpion to be able to take out the other artillery from the enemy. The Carthaginian blobbing up. Oh my god, if there was one of the artilleries here, just aiming at that blob. Oh, so satisfying. The Libyan infantry, Cretan archers, they're forming up. The Shotos are holding the line. There are some more Libyan infantry coming from this way, and they're just What are these Thorax swordsmen doing? Macedon. What is this madness? Why are they facing the wrong way? Macedon's pushing them back in, though. Seems it's going the right way. Ish. No. That was unnecessary damage you took there, sir. I am very confused. I am very confused right now. But somehow or other, the battle is continuing. Over here, these elite Persian archers managed to damage and push back the Sabian archers. Now the noble swords are getting slaughtered from the side. They're getting massacred by crossfire. There are arrows flying everywhere, and the fight is just about to start. The enemy forces, the attacking force, are just still preparing, and this is smart. They're preparing an assault from all angles. They're preparing to attack everywhere. They're softening up the front lines with arrow fire, and they're ready. The Numidian bowmen moved in very close there. They're trying to bait the Macedonian to break formation. They're trying to... Ooh, these Persian archers are also facing the wrong way. Why is everyone facing the wrong way nowadays? What is wrong with these people? And the artillery fire has started. Oh. Now again, I would personally have kept this for late. The Eastern Large Onager is firing. Let's see where it is firing at. Ooh. Nope, it is not showing directly. It's firing straight into the shield bearers, to the Cretan archers. It's trying to damage the high value target units. Where is it going? Use fire projectiles so we can see the projectiles. Where's the projectile? It seems they're about to fire. And they stopped firing. Did they stop firing? They stopped firing. Oh, well, they stopped firing. We didn't get what they did. Did they get a few kills? They got no kills. So it means they were either targeting the walls. Yeah, they were targeting the walls. They were targeting the Roygian slingers on the walls. Now, this is interesting. I've never seen it. Spreading your slingers and archers so thinly that they can fire all at once, but a slightly more advanced, more large range. Normally what you do is you click for a second, you drag, and you drop them on one side of the wall, but not as far as this. Unless I do this on Warhammer 2, but not on Rome battles. So over here, they're still trying to break through the Bactrian side. They're pushing through more troops. They're removing the elite Persian archers by putting pressure with 2 other fresh units of archers, and now there's also the Cretan archers on this side, so more pressure. The Numidian bowmen are getting slaughtered with arrows and waves of fire. But as it is happening, the Macedonian and Parthians have pulled back their lines from here. They're perhaps trying to bait these units of Mercenary Gallic warriors. Now these guys can be really good units, and they're very good as shock units. Mercenary noble infantry, did he get any of those? Because the mercenaries troops of Carthage are fantastic. Mercenary noble fighters, there they are, they're the heroes. They are fantastic units. They're incredibly strong, really good. They're, when upgraded, they level up really well as well. They have 70 base morale, 56 melee attack, 4 to 1 melee damage. And now we missed the charge. The Libyan infantry charged in into the Thorax Hoplites. The Parthian swordsman is strong Pila. Thorax swordsman is strong Pila. They're trying to bridge the gap. Over here, there's another charge. The Sabians are just trying to charge and break through. They're under arrow fire. The hillmen are holding the line against the noble sword, but they do not. They are medium infantry. They're very lightly armored, and they're axe units. Okay, let's get a good shot of this. Look how many of them are dead compared to the noble swords. But again, the arrow tower is firing, and the arrow tower is providing support. All you need to do in this scenario is hold the line as long as possible. And then what you need to do is fall back to this line, defend this exit, and make sure he doesn't take the arrow tower. Because if the arrow tower is taken, this location will fall. But it seems Carthage has found a hole and is charging straight through. The Thorax swordsmen are getting pelted by the Libyan infantry. The Scorpion came back and he's trying to rush it into safety, but the Cretan archers are having none of that. They're firing arrow wave after arrow, and they're killing them really fast. They've shattered completely and now they're running away. There's only one survivor. That man has seen it all. On this side, the Shotel warriors are lining up. The Shotel infantry just trying to size up the Macedonians, but here we have the first part of the charge. They're coming in, they're moving forward. They're moving forward into formation and ready to charge. They're individually throwing their pila, and the Thorax swordsmen are getting attacked. Now, Thorax swordsmen against Shotel warriors do not usually do that good. Shotel warriors have amazing armor penetration. Look at that, look at those attacks, look at that slaughter that is happening. They are slicing through the enemy as if it is butter. And the lions have engaged here as well. The Shotel warriors are moving forward, and the boom, that was a good shot. That was close. These guys are, look at that. If it landed in the middle of this, it would have killed them. It seems there are some losses on this side, but now the Shotel warriors are gonna just see if their shields are gonna hold. The rocks are trying to break through this wall. They're trying to make a hole and stop these archers from firing. But again, perhaps you should keep it up, bring it close, and start firing into the front ranks. The Macedonian has the right idea of hiding his units from the artillery fire, but the Bactrian is readying his thick boys, and so is the Parthians. Again, we don't see Bactria and Parthia that much because they're usually considered quite a field battle army, but this is nice seeing them used. Even Saba is not considered one of the highest tiers, but their Maribroyal Guard are a force to be reckoned with, and they have chewed through this side. The Bactrian flank is collapsing. The right flank of the defense is collapsing completely with the Sabian and the Carthaginian attack. Now the pikemen are in the field. These guys are doing damage. How is Macedon holding in the middle? Not so well. They are this is expected. Shotel warriors do really well, and they are ripping through. Now Macedon is trying to fall back and trying to get them to, expose their flanks and charge their flanks, but Shotel warriors do really well against armored units, and now there's going to probably be a charge into the back of these shield bearers. They're not going to do so well. Look at this Thorax unit. It's melted down. It's completely gone. And these Shotel warriors are under non-stop arrow fire, under non-stop slinger fire. This makes a big difference, and yet they're breaking. Look at this. They're running after that guy, and they've broken through to the other side. There's gonna cleave. Look, I'm gonna cleave your head open. So the Macedonian center is collapsing. The Nubian bowmen have used up their ammunition and are charging in. The Macedonian center is collapsing. The Royal Kushite archers are trying to... Oh wow, they actually broke this. Ooh, that is nice. We missed that. How many died? 10 died, it seems, from that charge. But this also exposes the archers on the walls to damage. And also, the mercenary Cretan archers are getting destroyed. This is very smart. They've actually weakened this side enough that they can now charge in. You should capitalize on this, flank the enemy. Thorax swordsmen are fighting, are dying. This is a rout. There is a complete rout on the right hand side. Oh my god, this is a massacre. This is a one-sided massacre we have over here. How did they last 40 minutes? Did they just defend the center? How? I can't see them. They're being pushed back so hard. It's amazing. Okay, the Thorax swordsmen are falling back. They must do some miracle because this is so difficult to recover from. The enemies are barely losing anything and they're gaining positions really fast. More true, more Rebro guard are coming in to reinforce Sabian swordsmen, but these scale hoplites and these Thorax Bactrian hillmen are not gonna live for long. The Bactrian Thorax guard are falling back as fast as they can, but they're being chased by the Semite warriors, which are slightly lighter units, and they are just gonna throw their pila any moment now. This is fantastic. Meanwhile, on this side, more mercenary hoplites are coming out to reinforce and try to stem the flow of battle. These poor Parthian swordsmen are now surrounded from each side, and the arrow tower is finally into the control of the Sabians. These poor, the poor Parthians and Bactrians on this side did not stand a chance. Yes, there are a lot of dead in this charge, but they've managed to push through so easily. This is amazing. This is a brilliant charge. The center managed to break the Shotel units. How? That is interesting. Did they retreat? No, they've managed to break them. Somehow they've collapsed onto the Shotel units and killed the first wave, but now they're out of position and they're being peppered by Kushite Royal Guard, which are a force to be reckoned with. They are a nightmare. They have so much ammunition and they are so good. Every shot counts with them, and it counts really good. So the shield bearers, oh, but the shield bearers is such an elite unit. 32 left. The Thorax swordsmen are really depleted. This is they have to fall back because now their flank is exposed. They're trying to hold out here so their archers can do some damage, but it does not look promising. The Libyan infantry is charging as well to help the Marib Royal Guard. They're trying to form ranks under the walls and see what they can do to defend this position. The attackers are doing the smart thing. They're letting their men rest slightly. They're all winded and tired, and it's better that you let them rest because they get better stats as they're fighting. The Sabian Tour, there's a lot of reserves left. There are some cav left of back here, and there's the artillery has been used up. What is this? The noble swords is still up there, and they've taken the walls as well. These two units of Sabian swords and noble swords are not going to be fighting that well in the coming days, but they have managed to make it through. We have 38 minutes left, people. 38 minutes of fun. So, what are they going to do? They're falling back, they're trying to recover, they're sizing each other up, they're redrawing their battle plan. It's so much easier to defend when it's a 2 versus 2, but I'm realizing in 3 versus 3, the momentum shifts completely in the favor of the attackers because they have that little extra gold, and it adds up. It really adds up because they have a little bit of extra gold, they have a little bit less, and 3x3 it adds up. And those beautiful, beautiful attacks. Oh, look at them burning. They are getting slaughtered. He's pulling them back. That's the smart thing to do. Just pull back, but I believe they will not manage before. Oh, this is not gonna end well. This is not gonna end well. Oh, okay. They were targeting the mercenary hoplites. If they target these guys, they would have killed so many in one go. Now, the Maribor Guard, the Cretan archers, they're all moving up forward. The mercenary Rhodinian slingers, and they have done some good work over here. Where are the Cretan archers? So they're falling back. They're trying to just, figure out a way to defend over here. Cretan archers did okay. Persian light archers not so good. They're holding the gate here, but for how long will you be able to hold? When this army smashes into your units, well, I can see what they're gonna try and do with these fireballs. But these fireballs unfortunately do not work when they have sharp stone beds. The sharp stone beds stop them. On this side, they will keep going down, and they will probably reach here if you let them go now. But the sharp stone beds unfortunately stop them on that side. Alright. Let's see what they're going to get up to. There's the desert cavalry over here. Put one of the archers here. Come on, don't let them come in. Don't let the mercenary Gallic warriors in. You have to push through. You have to hold this with your archers. He doesn't have that much ammunition left. He almost destroyed this wall. You don't get that much ammo, and he's been firing a lot of blank shots. Don't be afraid. Ready your archers, fire and kill as many as you can as they're moving through. No more Sabian archers are coming in. They're firing at the Merry Broil Guard. Oh, that's a good shot from the back. But these are high armor. They are, 105 armor. Don't waste your slingers on them. Fire on more valuable targets, such as these archers, which are in your range. We're just in your range. 2 volleys into that would have done so much. And over here, move these elite Persian archers. Shoot. Next time you kill them, you do a lot of damage. Now, as I was saying, I made it sound as if the attackers didn't have any losses. As you can see, their units are depleted. But of course, if you're retreating your units, you are gonna get some extra casualties, which you normally wouldn't. And they were fighting pikemen, so these guys did get a lot of kills, but there's not much left. There's not much left to attack the center. Now, the Sabians are moving to try and capture. Yes, that is smart. They're trying to capture different locations. Ooh, that unit is not gonna survive. What? There's only 11 left. Where are 11? I gotta count. 5, 6. Oh, they were down here. What the hell is that guy doing? Oh, he got shot in the head. He's got fire. That is a pity. That is a pity. They're gonna have to move back in. The Bactrian hillmen are trying to get into a side flanking maneuver here. That is smart. And the mercenary hoplites are backing it up from that side. And how are these Merry Broil Guard doing? They're doing okay. They did suffer a few damage. They lost what? 28 units? Still significant. Now the Shotel warriors are waiting, but I believe I did see armored Shotel. Oh my god, shoot at these guys. Come on, kill them. Never let something like that pass by. There's 2 units of armored Shotel. Armored Shotel units are MVPs. Apologies, but this game is very long and my mouth is getting dry. Alright, so let's see what's gonna happen. Why didn't... Oh, he moved into position. Merry Broil Guard against Bactrian Hillman. That is indeed smart. And they are... just holding the line as long as possible. They have archer support fire, end the battle, and that charge did not go well. Okay, he's finally firing his slingers into these very lightly armored cavalry. There you go. They will start dropping like flies. Another volley. Come on. And there, 10 of them are gone. They're getting fired at, and these mercenary Gallic warriors are getting into the hoplites. Now, as much as it's good to hide your units, be prepared to move them in as fast as possible. Be prepared to just hold the line here, because that man, if he attacks over here... Oh, he tried... Oh, why did you destroy this? You never destroyed this. Oh, never destroy it. It's not worth it. Unless you move in with a unit of archers, fire arrow, set it afire. So they're charging in. Oh, they managed to flank the enemy. But, yep, the shield bearers are running out. But at the same time, these desert cavalry is making it in. And the desert cavalry has made it inside the fortress. This is bad. They're going to run for the archers. These Persian archers and these Rhodinian slingers are not going to survive. Oh, this sucks. This cavalry has done its job. It has done a lot of damage. It made it in and it has disrupted the formation severely. These mercenary Gallic warriors have been a very good distraction. That was a very good MVP play. Okay, over here they're starting the assault again. The Bactrian hillmen and Scale Thorax pikemen, survivors of the initial assault, are collapsing, but the mercenary hoplites are trying to hold under the arrow tower. I would move to attack over here. Just move one of these Thorax pikemen, swordsmen, and kill these Sabians. They're not that many, they're breaking. Just break them off and charge the rear of the Merry Broil Guard, because he's gonna turn around you. Oh, this is intense. Over here on the same side, the Shotel are moving up. They're trying to find another gap, but unfortunately for them, the shield bearers are up. Even if they start bombarding them, the shield bearers, I have a feeling, will not move from this position. And shield bearers flanked by walls and hoplite formation. They are strong, very strong units. They will be torn to pieces by Shotel eventually, but it will take a while. Now, the Rhodinian slingers are gonna start firing on this unit and just wrecking havoc. Why are the shield bears falling back? I was giving you so much. I was hyping you up so much, guys. Hold the line. Oh, maybe he's trying. Okay, okay, okay. I'm not sure what he's trying to do, but I can get into it. It might be just a glitch in the area because some of the maps have really bad hitboxes. See, this is what I meant. They should have charged earlier because they could have broken these guys. And now this unit of Bactrian Hillmen is stuck outside the walls. Unfortunately. And over here, this would be very difficult for these units to. This door. No. Oh, they went the wrong way. And it stopped it. That hurts my soul. That genuinely hurts my soul. Look, and boom. Oh, he lost 1/3 of the Torx swordsman. 1/3 to his own traps. Oh, my friend, that was very unfortunate. My heart bleeds for you. Just remember, the way your troops are facing, that's where they'll push them, and then they start going downhill. And never put stone beds in front of them. Put the stone beds after. That's the smart idea, but never behind like this. Now these Sabian swords, this army is gonna get peppered by the remaining Persian archers. On this side, it's a mosh pit. It's the shield bearers have pushed forward. The Parthians are trying to hold the line, but they're breaking. Sabian Marine Royal Guard, Shotel warriors, mercenary Gallic warriors, Royal Kushite archers firing in. These guys are not having a good day, huh? They're almost dead and barely used any ammo. Rather, barely got any kills. The African Giant Ballistas charging in, anything to break through this mosh pit of units. And what they don't realize is there's 2 Thorax pikemen ready to get into position. On this side, arrow fire is coming in, trying to... Oh, it's lagging. It's lagging. Oof. All these units moving. So the elite Persian archers are getting shot arrow fire, but now all the archers are shooting into this mess and they are breaking the units. They're doing a very good job of breaking this flank now and holding the line. This is beautiful. Look at this charge. They're trying to outmaneuver each other. The Shotel are breaking through. And the Merry Broad Guard have broken through on this side. The shield bearers are falling back. They are trying to get. Oh, that is unfortunate. This is unfortunate. Oh, that was close. That was close. That hurts. Unfortunately, the traps have not been very effective. And ooh, the Cretan archers are getting shot all the way back there by the Royal Kushites. They are raking up the kills all of a sudden. They were just 19, the 47. Let's see that volley. Yes, they're raking 5-6 kills per volley, and that's a very disadvantaged shot. The shield bearers, they've given up. They're pretty much depleted. Move your pikemen in. This is where you want to put your pikemen. Then again, the Shotels are breaking. No, that's the ballista. That's the ballista. It's not the Shotel. That's not the Shotel. That is not very good. On this side, what are we seeing? On this side, they have been pushed back. The Merry Broad Guard are taking lots of ammunition. Even though the attack is failing, they are using a lot of ammunition. But there's the Cretan archers ready, and there's pikemen and more archers, and they're just softening up, tying up lots of units while they push through. All of a sudden, when you look at this, there is not much left for the attackers. They still have their cataphracts. They have really nice cataphracts. Look at these boys. They are so epic looking. Look at that. Scale armor. This was very, 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 very popular in the post-Roman era, pretty much. This is plate, but this is scale, and scale was very popular because it was much easier than plate. Because the problem with plate is that it became very difficult to move in, unless, you know, they evolved it hundreds of years later, and at that point gunpowder came into play. But we say there's not much left, but there's mercenary noble fighters, there's fresh units of Libyan infantry, there's another fresh unit of African pikemen, and now a second attack coming in. Oh, the elephants are in, the elephants are in. The tick boys are gonna go crazy, but they have gotten their kills. They are 75 kills, they're paying for themselves, they're running amok, they're terrorizing, and now they're breaking through and they're going crazy. They're going to pound down on these Shotel. And like our other Tick Boy video, these guys are going in the right direction. And they're charging straight into this Shotel unit. Oh, these poor Shotel units. They do not stand a chance against these rampaging elephants. 100 kills. Everything is being shot at them. They're just charging in and they're reeling back around. Okay, they're being taken down. They're being focus fired by everything. 131 kills. They've paid for themselves at this point, but they're getting more. Oh, these two are running straight through. Why are they running? Oh, well, they are out of control. 131 kills. They did not kill any of these guys. Really. 135. They're running back in. They're dying slowly. They're taking so much ammunition from. And boom. That guy died quickly. Okay, where are these going? They're running away, another one dead, and two left. 2 Indian elephants left. They seem to be coming into control. No, they're charging in. Oh, that guy just dropped. He's running amok. Come on, charge in. No, and he got filled with Pila. That took so much ammunition, and it basically gave time for the defenders to reform their ranks, because they were losing ground here. They had lost so much. They were pushed back all the way back to here, and the Shotel were preparing their wave. But now again, Shotel and mercenary Semite warriors on this side. More troops are coming up. Lots of arrow fire ready to shoot at these Torex pikemen, which are slowly being whittled down. The mercenary hoplites, and I mean there are 4, 5, 6 units of archers. Yes, they were all significantly depleted, but they still have ammunition, and they will kill those pikemen, because pikemen are very weak against missile fire. So what are these Semite warriors doing? They're preparing their Pila. They're preparing their Pila, and they're gonna throw their Pila. The Royal Kushite archers ran out of ammunition and just gave up on their lives. So what are the Semites gonna do? They're throwing their Pila at the shield bearers, at the Torex pikemen. Oh, this is going to be an interesting charge if it happens. Basically, the Parthians, the Macedonians, and the Bactrians, only saving grace is the long pointy sticks. Long point boys. Speaking for so long in such a sequence makes your voice go weird. Okay, weird words I'm saying. The arrow tower has been doing a number on these troops over here, and mostly this. Oh, finally they put the elite Persian archers on top, and they have a very juicy target over here. So firing at that is really smart. These Torex swordsmen are charging out, but these pikemen are bye. They're no more. They've killed 4 and 5. They have been killed by archers. Over on this side, the Libyans retreated, and they're waiting again. Just it's a waiting game. It's just arrow fire. Just let's look at the massacre. So a few died on the walls, taking the walls, but then over here they were starting to kill, skirmishing. They started collapsing. The collapse happened. The collapse over here as well. The units were pushed back. Groups of men dying desperately, fighting for their lives, moving forward. Further over here, men dead. The line was broken on this side, fighting under the castle walls. Are these Bactrians trying to break? They're trying to burn down their own gate. Hey, let us back in. It's our city. No. Alright, and look at this. The Libyan infantry saw the weakened situation over here, and they're just charging in. They're fighting against Parthian swordsmen, which, well, let's put it this way. Parthian swordsmen are okay, but Libyan infantry, they're strong. They're very strong. Okay, and the Bactrian Royal Guard General is waiting for the opportunity to hold the line, plug the line with whatever infantry you have. They're cycling their units through, trying to minimize damage. They're trying to even out the damage, but at the end of the day, Royal Kushite archers are Royal Kushite archers, and you don't mess with Royal Kushite archers. They're very good units. That said, where's the general? Where's General Boy? Parthian general is noble horse archer. So yeah, they're firing again. A very good unit, very heavy unit, and they're very good to charge in, smash through the ranks, and then fire at their back. Really good unit. The history of them is just fantastic when you read about it and you listen to why these unit types evolved, what was the reason with eras. I mean, in Rome, you pretty much have a mishmash of eras and a balancing of numbers, but in reality, the Parthian swordsmen, the thorax swordsmen, they were an evolution from the hoplite formation because of the Roman style of fighting, and that is fucking amazing if you ask me. That's really good, when you learn that the adaptations, the military decisions that were taken. Oh, this onager still has 50 half force left. It's a pity. I'm not sure they lost their general actually. Is the general still? Where is the general? Which one is? No, the general is still alive. Ha! Brave general. Killed 17 very heavily armored swords, and these are Kushite Royal Guard. They're like Hippias Lancers, which are they have the Sarissa. They are a shorter version of the Sarissa actually. The Sarissa used to be 15 feet long, so it's around twice the size of the person holding it. Very good weapon, invented by Alexander the Great of Macedon, and it wasn't invented by him, but it was adapted during his period when they were attacking against the Persians. The Parthians are the remnants of the Persians and the Seleucids. Parthians were actually a subcategory, a noble family in the north east, I believe, of the Persian Empire and the eventual Seleucid Empire, which broke through and rebelled. Anyway, history lesson is over because we are getting the troops moving in position. Hopefully, they will do their charge, but doesn't seem to be the case. It's a lot of arrow fire exchanges, unsuccessful sallies. Okay, there's another sally here, and another charge at the walls. How are these pikemen doing? They killed 6. They've done their job. The Sabians have killed a lot. The Libyan infantry has finally buckled under the weight of the non-stop aggression from the defenders, trying to push them back, trying to defend the last part of their city, trying to hold the ranks. But the Sabian swordsmen are instantly ready to push in. Unfortunately, the Sabian swordsmen are going to be surrounded over there. They're already very weak unless... Oh, the Bactrian hillmen! My friend, you've made it through the hole. Half of you died to the oil, but that's okay. You're charging the rear. Yeah, you want blood. You've been locked outside for so long. No, alright. If you want to do... it's your funeral, guys. Alright. How is it going on this side? The arrow fire is just whittling down the troops so much. They're too afraid to be commit. The Royal Kushite archers somehow committed into the shield bearers, but obviously that doesn't go very well for you. And these archers are getting peppered from the inside. It's they're firing. The Persian archers are returning fire. Elite Persian archers and the Persian archers. And the general unit, they're returning fire. They're trying to charge, they're trying to bait them out of this position. But eventually they have to realize there's nothing they can do. And these thorax pikemen, even if you kill that one, there's another one ready, waiting to fight you to the death. So this is a very difficult position. Now, the attackers had a really good advantage. They really genuinely did. But now they're wasting it. They've given up the momentum. They've given up the defense of this location. I mean, why? I mean, they've allowed the defense to hold. Just keep pressuring forward. Just keep attacking. I understand the elephants, but on this side, you were almost breaking through. Now the Macedonians are sallying out. They're trying to catch these archers out of position. What are they trying to do? Where are they going? They're actually coming around. What is this? The general unit is out as well. Royal Peltas. The archers, the Persian archers, are running around with their spear, and these noble swords crash into the thorax swordsmen. And not entirely sure what's happening out here, but I guess it is alright. Over here is just walls of shields looking at each other, throwing pila. These guys are a bit out of position. yelling at each other. The Parthians charged out with a very weakened unit of Parthian swordsmen trying to catch the mercenary Semite warriors out of position. On this side, the Macedonian general is very. The camel cataphracts are charging in. They're charge. Oh, they've made it past. Then they're charging. Oh, that is not nice. The general unit. Oh, that cataphract unit. Oof, that was a good charge. That was a very good move. They didn't get that many kills considering the situation, but the Royal Peltas are very good unit and they are getting ripped to shreds. Slowly, the Merry the camels just strut their way in, strut their way out. The elite Persian archers broke. The noble swords are breaking. The mercenary noble fighters are coming in. Look at them. They're prepared. They're gonna ready their pilo. They're readying for a charge. Come on. They're charging over on this side and on this side. What are they doing? Just charge in. Come on, they're over there. And they threw their pila. Oh, that Torok swordsman did not live that well. The shield bearers and they've reinforced the general with shield bearers. They're coming out with cavalry. They're trying to break through the siege. They've had enough. Over here, they are still facing each other, angrily shouting comments. But the Macedonians and the Parthians have had enough. They want to save their city, so they're either running out of the city or a moment of silence for the elite Persian archers. And I have a feeling, I was going to say for a second, that the general unit was going to run out of there and get boiled to that. The cataphracts are facing the horse archers, which are providing some form of support. The mercenary fighters haven't fought yet. They have already 55 kills, and over here they're raking up the kills. More cataphracts, camel cataphracts are coming in. It's very nice to see them used because they are not very often used, and they're being used as screening formation. On this side, there's a charge by the Macedonians, Thorax. Well, let's get a good formation. Yeah, they eventually broke through the pike unit. They're being retreated to. Where are they taking the pikes? Are they taking the pikes to this? That must have been a misclick. Because now there is a gap in here, and the Royal Kushite archers are taking full advantage of this. They're coming in. The mercenary Samite warriors. They are surrounding these units. They do have. Oh my god, the camera. I need a mod for the camera. If you guys know a mod, please comment down below. If you're still watching, because it is 47 minutes in. That will help me record these much easier. Okay, the general is finally dying, is being surrounded. The shield bearers are surrounded. The hoplites are trying to save the general of their ally, but the charge proved in failure. The mercenary noble fighters, they've gotten so many kills, and as well as the African pikemen, that charge ended in complete failure. These mercenary Cretan archers rushed outside to try and save themselves. The Torx pikemen are forming up, but unfortunately, you're opening your back to... Yes, fall back, fall back. You are surrounded. You are completely surrounded. The mobile fighters are marching in. These hoplites are dead. The general is still fighting. The general, true Greek Hellenic form, fighting down to the last man. 73 kills. The general Bactrian Royal Guard is charged in, and they're trying to capture these units and hold the line as long as possible. How are we doing on this side? The Thorax pikemen formed up again. They realized the situation, and now they're back into the fight. So the shield bearers and the Thorax pikemen, the Parthian swordsmen, they're beating back the Shotel units. But now the armored Shotel are getting into the fight. I believe that is engagement of almost all of the forces. There are some African pikemen left here. There's more cataphracts, but more or less all of the forces of the attackers are engaged somehow or another. On this side, they're trying to find the best position, but pikemen against archers, against more pikemen, against hoplites, more pikemen are walking in. They're trying to go back to back and hold the line, but noble fighters will do the job. Where are they? Mercenary noble fighters over here. They haven't lost Are you joking? They haven't lost one. They killed 106. This is insane. This is fantastic. This is amazing. This is glorious. And the Pila throw point blank into the pikemen. The Thorax pikemen are wavering from the shock. They're moving forward. They've broken. The Macedonian army is breaking. The Parthian army is breaking. The defenses are falling. The last stand of the defenders must be held now. The pikemen units barely gotten any kills. This is such a terrible disaster. The general's death and the capture of the points. The other general, the Bactrian general, is like, you know what? I am the last stand. If I break here, they will win. Whereas the noble horse is just trying to hold this flank. This flank has been mostly held, but we would call this a Pyrrhic victory. Pyrrhus would be proud, I imagine. Definitely a Pyrrhic victory. There's no recovering from this. The Thorax pikemen are falling back. That's why. The elephants are coming in. There's no ammunition left. And apart from that, these are Indian armored elephants. The Kush instantly start running back, but it is too late. They are within range. The elephants get their first kill, but they want more. The Shotel are falling like flies. The general unit for the Kush is moving in. It's charging into its own troops. It's being focused fire with the last ammunition. Oh, this is exciting. The armored elephants are moving in. They're pushing back. The attack on this side has been pushed back. The cataphracts are coming in, trying to support the and stop the charge of the elephants. The elephants are being used. What are the elephants doing? What is this elephant? They've broken the enemy on this side. The archers are coming back to try and assist as much as possible. But at the same time, the defense is falling, is managing to hold the line. This Bactrian royal guard, against all odds, against mercenary noble fighters, it's managing to hold. These mercenary noble fighters are dying. And I believe the other unit is being taken to fight against the elephants. The elephants, these are no joke. No matter what you throw at them, they will keep fighting. They're being held back by the married camel cataphracts. I cannot talk. Oh, this charge is fantastic by the Royal Kushite Guard. The generals are being used to hold back the enemy. The Thorax pikeman was pulled back because of the elephants, and now the general of the Bactrians is trying to retreat after holding the lines against all odds, against some of the best units in the game. The noble fighters have 168 kills and they are still at half health. On this side, the elephants 55 kills. They're being shot at. They're being pinned down by the cataphracts. They are the rock that is holding this defense in place. They have nothing left to defend. They have weakened Parthian swordsmen, very depleted Rhogian slingers and Cretan archers. There are more Persian elite archers which are just charging in. The pikemen of a very weak pikeman unit. The armored Chotal on this side has been killed. The noble fighters are being kept in reserve, which is very smart. And the elephants are racking up the kills. They managed to charge the Shotel warriors and they're breaking. The armored Shotel warriors are falling like flies. Everything is being thrown at them and they are managing. Oh, this is so exciting. This is so fantastic. They have shattered this attack. And if they kill... Oh, this is beautiful. So much is happening in so little time. The mercenary Semites are trying to hold the line as the last arrows are thrown at them. Why are these Cretan archers? No, you are needed here. You needed to kill this before these guys. 163 kills of elite units. The Marine Royal Guards are coming in. The last ammunition is being used here. This is very good from the defenders, maintaining their ammunition, conserving ammunition. The camels did not manage to break through the parties. Now they're pushing through, but it is too late. Too little too late, because they're being charged in the rear and the elephants didn't manage. They did. Actually, this is amazing. This is such a stop motion attack. Stop motion. What am I saying? So I'm saying words because I'm excited. This is amazing. These charges are beautiful. Over here, the attack was once again for the 118th time beaten back, but now it is now or never. The mercenary noble fighters, they have been whittled down by arrow fire, non-stop arrow fire. Over here, there is another fresh unit of mercenary noble fighters and African pikemen. Why aren't they use them to kill the elephants? You need to kill these elephants. These elephants must be killed, or else 207 kills, 210 kills. They are finally berserk. After so much, they are going berserk, but they're coming back in, and these Samite warriors are gone. They are gone. I mean, you cannot recover from that, guys. This guy weighs a ton. Or two, actually. He's gonna die at 250 kills plus. On this side, the Cretan archers are trying to kill the remaining Thorax pikemen, but Thorax pikemen are falling. Look at the massacre. Look at the numerous dead bodies. Oh, that is such a painful thing to see. The noble horse archers are being used to charge. Are the camels killed? The camels have been killed. The general for the Sabians has been killed. Yes, over here we've missed it. The horse archers are being used to charge in. The defenses are being held. The elephants are still rampaging. No, not your own general. Oh, not again. This is PTSD from Tefunium. Oh, this is PTSD. They don't do so much damage against cavalry, but they do still do damage. And the noble horse, all the elephants are back into control. They've broken that unit. Now you need to break these guys. You break those guys, you win. The African pikemen are, well, they don't know what they're gonna do. There's not much left to do. These pikemen are running to and fro, trying to hold both flanks. The Cretan archers finally ran out of ammunition. They were charged by Parthian swordsmen. This is amazing. Battle till the end. The the Carthaginian general, the last one living, the daredevil who charged a full frontal cataphractic charge, is now going into formation, trying to support the remainder of its units. But I'm sorry to say, you have really lost so much. I would say that there's no chance if I didn't know what these guys did. You saw how they did on this side, huh? Where you won't be able to find them. These guys are incredibly good. One Pila throw. If the elephants are killed, these guys can break through the pikemen, no problem. No problem. But unfortunately, the Carthaginian is now tired and is not managing. This game has lasted an entire hour. An entire hour of non-stop action. The African pikeman is pushing forward now, possibly trying to get into a good position. Oh, the Cretan archers throwing fire arrows. Ooh, words. I must say words. I've been talking for an hour, guys. Forgive me. The pikemen are not in formation. The elephants are making a charge. Oh, they went berserk just at the right moment. No, the elephants are gonna die. Oh, if they did not go berserk, they would have smashed through this pike unit. But now the pike unit is being killed by archer fire. The elephants, 301 kills, and now the arrow fire into the backs of these fleeing African pikemen. They do not know. Oh, don't fall back. Just hold the line. Hold the line. You've won. Just keep going. The noble horses. I've charged the archers. This is amazing. Such an amazing charge into the rear. The noble fighters are trying to catch this general, but this general, the noble horse archers, is running away. This is what I mean. These are cataphracti with arrows. When they run out of arrows, they still have ammunition actually, but they can be used to charge the enemy. The Sabian ballista is fighting against the archers and what's remaining of the Bactrian Royal Guard. This fight started so intensely with the charge, the sally out on this side, and has now proceeded into 1, 2, 10, 20 engagement. The engagements on this side is just non-stop tug of war. Non-stop tug of war. Bodies of the attackers and the defenders on every single side. Pockets everywhere. But now the mercenary noble fighters are whipping around. They're doing their last. I mean, this is their last charge. That's all they have left. They have 2 units left. The noble fighters are going to win from this side, it seems, and the pikemen are just being used as bait. But let's speed it up. Let's speed it up a little bit. Yep. No, they're both grounded. Okay, let's see what happens. They're just trying to engage, trying to place in the positions. Just the APM at the moment must be going through the roof. Did they noticed? They did notice. Yes, yes. Thank God they noticed that they're coming from this. I hope they noticed at least. Let's put it that way. Ooh, that would suck. If these guys get in behind these pikemen, it's all over for the defenders. But the pikemen over the pikemen over here are being surrounded. They're gonna get a few kills, but ooh, they're being shot. These slingers have gotten their money's worth. These slingers and nope. Now you're gonna see the impetuousness of noble fighters. They're walking slowly. These guys have small stabby things. These have long stabby things. And the charge. So there were 72, 71, 70, 68. Yeah, they're not holding. 65. If this breaks before the pikemen come, it's game over. 46 in seconds. These guys are racking up the kills. Come on, you've broken through. You need to stop the pikemen from forming up. You need to get in here. You need to stop this tower. If you stop this tower and just form up here against the wall, you will... No, it's too late. It's too late. You've broken them, but the pikemen got in. And now you're going to be charged. And that was an amazing replay. Once again, thank you for Soraparu. Soraparu. I do not pronounce it. I have butchered that. I am so sorry, man. I have butchered your name. But thank you for the replay. It was fantastic. The Thick Boys did it. They did really well. Your Thick Boys did incredibly well. Thick Boys are elephants, guys. That's all they are. They're Thick Boys. Your army did really well, and your archers did really good, and your elephants and Bactria Royal Guard held the line. It was unfortunate that your Turkish swordsmen and your pikemen were slaughtered using arrow fire, but this stuff happens. Turks hoplites also are very good, and there you need to look into. Let's look how Parthia did. Parthia did, the archers of Parthia did not do so good, but the general and one of the archer units, and then the mercenary hoplites, and the Parthian swordsmen racking up kills along the board. And Macedonian slingers. Oh, wow. I rarely see slingers used to such great effect, but you must remember they have 23 ammunition, if I remember right, and that ammunition goes a long, long way. Their units did well, their shield bearers did well, they get glitching because it was a very difficult place to defend. Whereas the Kush, strolled across the board. Unfortunately, their ballista was useless because the walls weren't defended. Carthage did fantastic. His mercenary noble fighters unfortunately broken at the end because they had no choice. That's all he had left. He might have actually won, but it would have taken him to just push through those slingers at the end. And Saba, it's not an army that you see gets used often. People often prefer Nabatea, but Saba has got the goods. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. It's been well over an hour. If you're still watching, you could drop me a subscribe. See more of this content. You could drop me a comment on what you like. And if you like the content and you want to contribute to it, all you need to do is send me an email. The email is down below, totalwarbro@gmail.com, and send me an email with your replays, and I'll cover them. Just explain them briefly and let me enjoy the rest. Thanks for watching. Have a good time. Bye-bye.